Hi, welcome to TGMM Fitness, and thank you so much for joining me. Today we're going to work on a pelvic floor friendly abdominal workout. There's a series of 6 exercises, and we're going to move through each of them focusing on our core breath. Each exercise will go for a total of 10 of those core breaths as we work through each movement. As I said, this is a pelvic floor friendly abdominal workout, and let's get started. We're going to start with our first exercise down on the ground. So I want you to come down laying with our back nice and flat and your feet firmly planted on the floor, those knees bent at a 90-degree angle. Take those arms and place them nice and flat on the floor behind or beside you. We're going to start with pelvic tilts. So as mentioned, we are going to work through our core breath, which is inhaling through our nose and exhaling through our mouth. We need to always remember that exhale we do on exertion. So when our exercise is at its hardest point is when we're breathing through, exhaling, breathing out through our mouth. So for this pelvic tilt, what you want to do is take that nice big inhale, like I said, and as you exhale, you're going to tilt that pelvis ever so slightly to bring that low back into the floor. And then you're going to inhale and relax. Exhale to tilt that pelvis, contract those abdominal muscles, and inhale to relax. Exhale to tilt. Inhale to relax. We're going for 10 of these breaths. Exhale and tilt. Inhale to relax. As you can see, the movement is very slight. We're not going too deep, too far into this. The biggest thing is holding those abdominals through that exhale as we press our lower back into the floor and inhaling to relax. We're going to go for 3 more here, exhaling and tilting, inhaling to relax, exhale to tilt, inhale to relax, and 1 more, exhale to tilt, inhale to relax. Awesome. So we're going to stay down here with our back on the floor. This time we're going to bring our legs up to a 90-degree angle, and we're going to take those arms up over our chest. What we're doing here is a modified dead bug. And it's modified because we're not using any weights. We're just simply using our body weight for this. So again, with that core breath, we're setting ourselves up with that inhale. And now we're going to take our opposite arm, opposite leg on that exhale and bring it down to the floor. And inhaling back to center and exhaling out down to the floor on the other side. Inhale to center. You want to go controlled movement here. Inhale and controlled nice big exhale and into center. As you exhale to extend, you want to make sure your low back stays nice and flat into the floor. Don't let it pop, creating that space underneath. You want to make sure that that exhale, and when you extend, that everything is nice and flat. Exhaling out, inhaling to center. Exhale out, pulling those abdominals in nice and tight, and inhale to release and relax. Exhale to contract and extend. Inhale. We're going 10 on each side. Good work. Keep going through. If you are finding that that back wants to pop up off the floor, you can stop. When you get to the center, stop, readjust, get yourself back to that starting position, and then exhale out, inhale to center, and in, and exhale, and inhale, and exhale, Inhale to center. Let's go 2 more on each side. And in. And exhaling out. Inhale to center. 1 more each side. Exhale out. Inhale to center. Exhale out. And inhale to center. Good work. Bring those feet down. Awesome. Exercise number 3 is we're going to work on a bridge with marching. So what you want to do for this one, again, starting in this position on the floor, plant those feet. You always want to make sure that your heels are in line with your glutes. Bring those arms down to the floor, palms facing down. From here, you want to bring your bum up off of the floor, creating that bridge position. When you're here, you can squeeze your glutes a little bit, and then you also want to contract those abdominal muscles. Take your big inhale, and as you exhale, you're going to press into that right foot, bring your left one off the floor and down, shift that weight, right one and down, and inhale, bring that body down, and exhale to lift with that squeeze of the abdominals, squeeze of the glutes, and inhale it down. Exhale to lift, march, march, and inhale it down. You'll notice that I am going nice and slow. So these are slow, controlled movements. You don't need to rush through anything. Exhale up and march, march, and inhale down. And trying not to rock back and forth, really pressing into the foot that's in the floor, contracting abdominals, contracting glutes. Those are what's keeping you nice and stable. Inhale down. Again, we're going for 10 of them. And inhale. We've got 2 more. Good work. Last one. I should mention with this one, as you come up, when you go to march, if you can't bring your foot too far off the floor, say you're only maybe an inch off the floor, and that's when you feel like you're starting to lose that contraction that's holding you, that's okay. As you get stronger, as you start moving through this exercise, you'll be able to get your bum up higher, contract more, and get that foot further off the ground. It's always better to start at a lower level, bringing that foot just a little bit off of the floor, and then as you get stronger, you're going to be able to go higher, lifting that bum higher and lifting that foot higher. Okay, next one, we are going for a bridge fold. So what we're going to do on this one, again, this is our last one laying in this back position. So on your back, what you're going to do is keep that back nice and flat. It's somewhat of the same marching, but without that bum coming off of the floor. So what you're going to do is a nice big inhale. As you exhale, you're going to contract those abdominals, bring that knee towards your chest, and then you're going to inhale back down and exhale the other side and inhale back down. You want to keep that back nice and flat, abdominals engage as you bring that chest or that knee towards your chest and down. And you're just going to march back and forth. Inhale it down, exhale to march, lift, inhale it down. When you're exhaling and lifting, I really want you to focus on contracting those lower abdominal muscles. So you should feel them low and in between those hip bones, right across your lower abdominals. Inhale, always relax and release. Exhale, lifting and contracting. Inhale it down. You're going to bring that thigh as close to your body as you can get it, knee towards your chest. Always keeping that back nice and flat in the floor. And that back flat on the floor is what's keeping those abdominals nice and engaged as you lift that foot off of the floor. We're going 10 marches in each side. Makes 20 in total. Few more on either side. And just like that dead bug, if you feel like that back really wants to pop up off the floor, you can stop, readjust, make sure everything's nice and flat. Take a cleansing breath. Nice big inhale. Exhale, bringing that knee up. Last one. Awesome, good. From here, we're going to come and lay on our side. We're moving into a side lying leg lift. So what I want you to do here is stack those legs on top of one another, bring yourself down, and making sure that your bum is in line with your shoulders. So you don't want to be too far forward, you don't want to be too far back. Bring that bottom arm down to the floor and making sure those hips are stacked on top of one another. So you're creating a nice flat back, nice flat front. Your upper hand can come down on the mat in front of you with your palm facing down. Just make sure when you're working through this exercise that you're not pressing into the floor. So we're gonna lift our top leg while engaging these abdominals, working through that core breath again. So starting with a nice big inhale, and then as you exhale, you're gonna lift this top leg up. And you're gonna get to the point before your hip wants to start rolling backwards. So keeping that leg nice and straight and that hip stacked on top of the lower one. And then you're inhaling it back down, bringing that leg down together, and then exhaling and lifting again. Inhaling and bringing it down. So you're gonna release as you bring your leg down. When you exhale, you're gonna contract those abdominals. So nice big inhale, nice big exhale. Inhaling it down. Inhale down. Exhale, lift. Inhale down. Exhale, lift. Going through 10. Another thing you do not want to do is start bringing that that foot up ahead of your knee. So keeping that nice 90-degree angle, exhaling, lifting everything up together, inhaling, bringing it all down together, exhaling to lift, inhale to bring it down, exhale to lift, contracting those abdominals. Inhale to bring it down. We're going to go for one more big exhale as you lift. Inhale as you bring it down. Nice work. Our last one here, we're coming onto our front and we're going to go for a modified plank. So modified plank being we're going from our knees and we're coming down onto our forearms. What you want to make sure with this one is you're creating a nice long body. So bum is not coming up in the air and you're not dipping that low back down. Okay, so arms are nice and flat on the floor. Spread those fingers. You're coming on your knees, like I said, creating that nice long body. And we're going to engage abdominals, squeeze those glutes. You can cross your ankles if you want to, or you can have your feet just parallel to one another. Making sure you're not putting a lot of pressure into those shoulders. And we're holding here for 30 seconds. So like I said, squeeze those abdominals in, squeeze those glutes. Wherever you are comfortable, just making sure that bum is not up in the air. Big inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. 2 more. Big inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. 1 more. Big inhale. Nice big exhale. Perfect. Drop those feet to the floor and slowly lower yourself down. So those were our 6 pelvic floor friendly abdominal exercises. You're going to run through each of those through 10 breaths, no more than 15 if you're feeling like you do want to get some more in there. I don't recommend doing any more than 15 of the breaths through each movement, but I hope you enjoyed that. We'll add on to this to do some progressions for each of these exercises to make them harder. So for now, thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you next time.